David Lammy says he can't interfere with an ongoing process because that is the jurisdiction of the prison officials. This is his attempt to shift responsibility away from him downwards to other people who he is trusting to manage this process. So who are those people? Because David Lammy will not be in the cell when somebody dies. All these people working in the prison and hospital hierarchy that think that they do not hold the lawful power to simply open the door and let them leave. Prison staff believe they are legally bound to keep the prisoners in custody. But if a law is being used to facilitate lethal abandonment, people are entitled to ethically question its legitimacy. On a practical level, Sodexo, who run the prisons, can just open the door. Not necessarily a ward or security guard who would be seen to be colluding with an escape, but systemically, what holds the prison system together? It's an organisation full of processes about keys and gates. Strip it to its pure physical capability. People on the ground, hundreds of people, are making choices here. This entire capitalist system of harm relies on all of these people choosing not to. The powers Lammy is using are not new. They were built from this post-war human rights structure. What in essence that is was colonization panicking. These are the emergency levers of the empire in crisis. Broad, strangling powers designed to keep specific colonized people in their place. Expanding terrorism definitions to cover property damage. The imperial logic is running through these prisons. Order over life itself. The chain of command is designed so the minister orders, the governor obeys, the doctor documents. Their weapons are process and delays, just so each is able to say, I was doing my job. David Lammy is hiding behind the continuity of imperial procedure. Young British people spoke out about a genocide and were put in prison without any charges on any crimes and are being allowed to die while the government continues to export parts to Israel's Air Force. If the British people at this point, including prison officials and Sodexo shareholders, say collectively that this has gone past lawful, it is illegitimate and colonial in its approach, then obedience with it becomes a choice, not a virtue. Every person in this chain is no longer doing my job. You are complicit. Do not let the tools of the British Empire be used on your domestic population. Trust me, bro, it's bad. Very hard to recover from. David Lammy is not enforcing British values, he is enforcing the imperial operation system. This illusion only holds if every layer keeps playing along. So, here are the people who could crack it and how. This is James McEwan. He is the CEO of His Majesty's Prison and Probation Services. This is the top civil servant that Lammy is deflecting to. This is the man entrusted with the process that's going to put out the Empire's dumpster fire. James, I speak to you directly. You know what's happening. You've seen the briefings. You've seen the news. You've seen the medical assessments. You know that these people are not Al-Qaeda. They are not IRA. You have 3 honest sentences available to you. We warned ministers this was dangerous. We will not intensify the regime to break these prisoners. We refuse to be blamed for the deaths being caused by the political decisions of Warhawk cronies. Also, I just want to share this hilarious picture I found of James McEwan accepting an award with Rory fucking Stewart. I just wasted my breath, didn't I? Okay, let's try the shareholders. This woman, this French woman, is the chair of the board of the Sodexo Group, the private contractors who are running these prisons. This is Stuart Winters. He is the CEO of the Justice, Immigration and Defence segment of Sodexo UK and Ireland. These are the people who are ultimately cashing the checks for what is happening here. pressure on them would also serve. Sodexo is a public company. They answer to their shareholders. I bet you if you are auto-enrolled in an employer pension and you go in and look at who you're invested in, they may very well show up on the list. If they do, which they probably do, they answer to you. A bit of shareholder pressure here is something that we can all do. I want you to use AI for good. Step 1, write letters to the people I just discussed and your own local MPs and David Lammy. Just get chat, AI, bots, whatever one you prefer to spit out these letters. Very easy. If you have an employer pension or you have an investment portfolio, have a look. If you're invested in Sodexo, what we're going to start to do is remind them of first their SEC obligations. Management must disclose material risks in their SEC filings. If anything like this occurs, they have to disclose that. It's called financial exposure. Their earnings calls and their financials are all public record. You can search for them. You can start to send emails directly to their board as well. They're international shareholders. We can make it really fucking hard to do business with the British state.